That's good, bro. I actually like that.
Yeah, dude. Liquid Death. Yeah, the new sponsor of the Broccoli Pod with your host, Capital J.
And Augie Dupre.
And we're here with our special guest today, Jerry Gallagher.
Yes. Otherwise known as Gshootsit.
Gshootsit, the man. What's up, dude?
What's up, brother? How you been?
Good. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people.
All right, my name's Jerry Gallagher. Born and raised Redding, California. What else you want to know?
What do you do, bro?
I do photography, videography, clothing, fucking. Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah. You can say literally whatever you want.
Cool. Except broccoli.
Well, that's the end of the video.
All right. Well, yeah, that's basically it right now.
Yeah. How long have you been videographing?
About 2.5 years. Since that Happy Valley show.
Yeah, bro.
That was like that was the first introduction.
Yeah.
Really?
Have you always been interested in like photography and shit like that?
I kind of got into it when I was using those little like cameras where you like smack them in the flash. You remember like in like West Camp and stuff like that, where they had those
into the mic a little more.
The disposable ones.
Yeah, you got to hold the mic
a little more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the little disposable cameras. I used to use those.
Yeah, like the little yellow ones.
Kodaks?
Shit. They came in the yellow boxes. Yeah, you had to get this shit developed.
Film guys, but then kind of just kept growing into it, and yeah, that's pretty much that. But
do you have any like influencers or like photographers or anything like that you draw inspiration from?
Not really.
Have
honestly.
You just pretty much done it all on your own, like just like, or like YouTube, or you just have a knack for it in your head? Like, do you see like the shoots before you set them up?
Yeah, I kind of like piece it together artistically in my head before I shoot. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Last time we were at your house, I noticed you have a bunch of like older cameras and stuff, a bunch of different types.
Yeah.
You just been collecting those for a long time, or is that pretty new too?
It's pretty new, because I bought the Sony recently, and then I have a Nikon and a Canon, and I've never really gotten to like film photography, like developing and all that, but yeah, I've been collecting that stuff for a while. It's kind of a newer thing though.
So, tell us about, I've heard rumors that you want to make a horror film.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't heard that.
I'm not sure exactly what the basis of that is yet, but I do eventually want to make a scary short film.
So if you're watching this podcast right now, we're going to need extras. Okay.
One day, yeah.
Soon. Within the next couple of years, probably.
Within the next 2 months.
Yeah, getting the special effects down is kind of gonna be the hardest part.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be. I just want to pick a character and kind of follow his create your own bad guy, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Is it gonna be like a series or like a movie?
A series?
Yeah, like a show type deal.
It'll probably be like a short film type thing. I haven't really started piecing together details yet, but yeah, I think it'll be a fun one to make. Just kind of mess around with it, experiment.
What's your influence for a horror movie? Why a horror movie?
Well, since I was a kid, I loved watching those. So I was always watching Chucky and Scream and Friday the 13th.
Like slashers.
Yeah, slashers and shit.
Really fun.
Yeah, that was my favorite genre as a kid. So.
I'm not a big possession guy.
Yeah. I mean, those movies are good and stuff, but I wouldn't really want to make one of those.
They're all the same, dude.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Mind Benders or whatever, where with all the twists and turns lately.
I haven't seen that yet.
Just something.
The genre.
Yeah, the type of horror movies. The psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
That one's good.
Yeah,
Fuck with
Insidious. Insidious
Sinister,
was
bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, those movies, it's crazy because like you said, like all the paranormal activities and stuff were coming out for a while, and it was like, yeah, it was all the same stuff every year. The first one was good,
Yeah.
and then after that, they were all kind of dumb. And then Insidious came out, and I was like, wow, this is like the first horror movie that's like possession related, demon related that I've actually like really enjoyed.
Sinister?
Yeah, Sinister and
Sinister was really
Insidious.
good. The thing
Was
about
dark.
Paranormal Activity is actually that was like a short film or something like that. It was one of the lowest cost to produce versus its box office.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
It's made the most money. It was
I
like
think
the
I
highest
remember
grossing.
hearing about that.
Yeah.
And then they made 2 more.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, then they were actually like not indie anymore. You know, they got like,
Yeah.
signed or whatever. And
It's kind of cool how like
Cash grabs.
That's the reason I do kind of like those is because like they built a whole world around it. Like Insidious is part of Paranormal Activity.
is it?
Yeah, because they go when they're trying to exorcise the demon or whatever, they go into that other world and that like old lady nun takes over the dad's body, and that nun is the one from Insidious.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I must have missed that.
Yeah, that's like the one point that I did remember. I don't remember anything else about the movie at all, but I do
Damn.
remember that, and I was like, damn, that
Okay.
bitch is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
The bitch crazy.
Yeah, she is.
The Woman in Black was like one of my first favorite scary movies.
Never watched that one.
Black. I don't think I've seen that one either.
There's that movie, Cry Wolf. Did you guys ever see that one? So it's about like these college kids that make up their own killer to basically like prank these kids, but they end up
Summoning a demon.
yeah, basically. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That one's a good mind bender slasher flick type thing. Just watched the new Scream recently.
Was that any good?
It was
I heard mixed
actually. I
reviews
thought it
about
was
that.
pretty good. It's crazy to see how far they went with that series, though. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
I
didn't-
mean, that shit's.
I thought it like ended. It was like
Should've.
Scream ends or something like that. Or, no, that's Halloween ends.
I actually haven't seen
Halloween's
like
another one like that.
I think I've seen
though.
like the first Scream or something, maybe Scream 2. But
Yeah, it's
I
on the
haven't seen,
first
like,
one with
any of
Matthew
them.
Lillard. That was fucking great.
Damian Lillard.
Matthew Lillard,
They're all
Shaggy.
brilliant.
They're all pretty similar.
All the same.
Yeah.
I just watched. I was just telling Augie. I watched the Black Phone.
Black
I
Phone.
think I'm a little late to that one,
Ooh,
but that
okay.
shit was so good. If you
That's-
haven't seen that, go watch that.
That's the one where they get a phone call and then they die like a couple days later.
No, I think that's One Missed Call or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
The Black Phone.
With
Is
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, had Ethan Hawke, and he like abducts kids or something, and there's like a phone in the basement where he keeps the kid,
Oh.
and the phone's disconnected, but he keeps getting calls from like the ghosts of the other kids to help him escape.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's not actually like
Interesting.
really ghosty or anything like that. It's more of, like I said, like that psychological thriller type deal.
Yeah. I think I actually have seen that.
That was fire.
Yeah.
So, Jerry, a man of many
Augie.
talents,
Yes.
tell us about your fighting experience. How did that start?
All right. Well, that started when I was a little kid.
Jared kicks ass, by the way. If you didn't
Ass
know.
kicker. Verified.
I was put into traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu when I was about, probably like 6, rough estimate. I did that for, I think about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. And then I wasn't really learning enough like self-defense from that because I was like bullied in school and
Just
stuff.
more offense.
Yeah. No, it was like
Self-defense.
yeah, there you go. But then I got put into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai around like 10, 11. And I did that for a long time. And was training at Axis Academy when that was a thing. But that's all
Shout
dead
out.
now. But yeah, for real. Throwbacks. But yeah, and then I was doing that for most of my life and doing that and playing baseball back and back.
Oh, you were a baseball star, huh?
A little bit.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
a little bit.
What position you
I was
play?
on the All Stars and all that stuff. And, shortstop, pitcher, and sometimes left field or center field.
Got a wicked screwball or what?
I was never. I threw knuckleballs every here and there, change-ups, fastballs, but my fastball wasn't like crazy fast.
Just like in the low hundreds, right?
Yeah, dude. Like 130, Randy Johnson.
Yeah, nothing major.
Yeah,
just kill a bird.
She was probably like 60
just
miles
kill
an
a
hour.
person.
But yeah, I was, just did a lot of Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. We competed quite a few times. Won
You
a
ever
couple
win?
golds. Yeah.
Oh.
Had a couple rivals.
Like rivals as in like the Karate Kid type rivals, or
Not as intense.
No.
But really close.
Just like
More like the Proud Family version, if you were listening to that episode.
got you.
I actually, I don't remember that much. But yeah, tried to always avoid like street fights and stupid stuff like that. But
Yeah, you stay out of trouble,
some
dude.
people,
But-
yeah,
Never back down.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that conveniently you fighting and everything, and then shooting videos, and now you're shooting videos for fights.
Yeah, that's been a highlight of my life lately. Is
you just got
Primal
into that.
Fighting Company.
Just got into that within the past couple months, right?
Yeah,
Last
just
year or
about.
so, right?
Last year.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Third event's coming up April 8th, so y'all buy your tickets.
Yeah,
go.
April
At
8th
Wind
at Wind
River?
River.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy because I've always been a big fan of UFC and just all the cage fighting, like any type of organization, bare knuckle, all that crazy shit.
Any like real fighting that's not
Yeah.
staged,
Yeah, exactly.
not 100% staged.
WWE's cool too.
Hey,
but it's
wrestling
just
is
theatrics.
dope.
It's
you know?
yeah,
They still
exactly.
get hurt though.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
entertainment. It's entertainment.
Those
But
guys beat the shit out
good.
of each other.
wrestling's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us how you,
Where was that?
the Primal Fighting.
Primal.
Oh yeah, but yeah, first event was it was crazy because I was originally just my buddy Stephen Willis. He was fighting that one.
Shout
and I
out.
shout out to my boy.
Yeah, let's go,
Um,
Steph.
So
I hear
he
you're
would-
raw.
Oh, the camera just made a
all
noise.
good.
It's all good.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was fighting, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy a ticket. So that was how it started.
Uh-huh.
And then I ended up going to Bill, the promoter, and being like, hey, can I take pictures for my boy's fight? Just because, I wanted to get some for him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, cool with that and stuff. And then he called me like 2 days before the event and was like, hey, our videographer,
Bailed.
yeah, he bailed. So he's like, I have an opportunity for you.
Dude, that's sick,
I
bro.
was like, all right, like, hella nervous, but
But you did that shit.
yeah, dude, I was like filming everybody walk out, doing the walkouts. I would go into the cage with them, and I had to take like the photos at the weigh-ins, and the first 3 fights of that event were all head kick knockouts within like the first 30 seconds.
Dude, so
Bro, that
sick.
shit was
Dude.
gnarly. Go check that out on Primal
Oh,
Fighting
Yeah,
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
That shit
They
is
were Jerry. You ended up doing a great job with that fight, by the way.
Yeah, I
and thanks for
appreciate
the
that.
tickets because that shit was fire.
That's right. Yeah,
That was fire. I
for
went
sure.
all the head kicks, like legit right out the
Yeah.
gate. I was like, damn,
short.
At first,
this is so quick. Put your hands up, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's been real fun. Yeah.
You also did a super sick video for Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen that one.
How did I get that one? I think I heard he was looking for a promo video, but he couldn't find somebody, and then I just gave him I was like, I'll do it for like $200. So I
Yeah,
did
your
that.
prices are
Did it for
fucking
$200.
like ridiculous right now.
But-
You should be charging more.
Yeah, hit up my
think.
homie, and we flew the drone around Chuck E. Cheese and tried getting some inside shots with it. It was pretty wild. They had like staged families there and stuff to help out. So. It was pretty cool though,
Oh,
like
dude.
just messing around with different type of stuff,
So speaking of Chuck E. Cheese, how do you feel about them taking Chucky away?
No, it's just cheese. Or cheese.
What?
I was going a different direction, but I like that. No, how do you feel about them taking the animatronic rat away from Chuck E. Cheese? I feel like it's wrong.
Oh,
All kids should have to be terrified by that. That's like the price of going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
like, Mom, I don't want to see Chucky. It's like, well, if you want to have fun,
You have to stay there for 5 nights.
Yeah.
5 nights at Chucky's.
Oh, God. That should
Did
be
you
a
ever watch
parody.
Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage?
No.
Dude, it's Five Nights at Freddy's basically, but with Nicolas Cage. And it's like a
Shut the
it's
fuck
like
up.
an action
No.
movie.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys gotta watch that shit.
What's it
Nicolas
called?
Cage is
Willy
the
Wonderland.
weirdest actor. Dude, he's either in like a top movie or it's the worst movie you've ever seen.
And he's usually the latter. I think National Treasure is the last good movie that he was in.
I'm sure it's like
No,
terribly
no.
reviewed and nobody else liked it, but that movie Next I kind of liked.
Okay, Next was pretty
Or you
good.
could like see the future. That was pretty.
Next
sick.
was pretty good. Yeah, when
You could like see like 15 minutes in the future.
yeah.
Like the world
And
was
it's
blowing
the
up.
video.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
video where like someone like snipes at him and he goes like this because he knows the bullet's about to come. He just like
Nice.
leans back. It's fucking corny as fuck. It's a great
Sad
movie.
ass.
He's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like the is he like that? Do you think in person like that like awkward
I
kind
bet
of
it's
person?
worse.
Yeah.
No offense, Nick, if you're watching this. That would be.
Yeah.
By the
Nicolas
way,
Cage,
we
sorry,
appreciate
bro.
you watching this.
Yeah, thanks, dog.
Thanks.
He just
Shout
knows
us out.
when his name's being talked about.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Shaggy.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Well, shit, back to the primal fighting. That's kind of been your main thing right now, right? Or, you kind of do a lot of stuff. Like, you've done a few music videos recently.
Shout out Jerry
Strap
fucking
on.
Gallagher. Shout out Hand Over Fist.
Yes,
that
sir.
just came out last Friday. He shot the music video for it.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, if talk a little
Yeah.
about that.
That was a fun one.
That was a good.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was good,
Yeah.
man.
It's crazy.
Went to like 5 or 6 different locations. We so a little spoiler. I burnt my pair of Balenciaga Triple S's that I paid full price for. They were brand new. We couldn't find a spot for a long time. We kept driving. We did this a couple nights. We would just drive around town trying to find a good spot. First time we couldn't, and then the second time, the last spot we went to, we were like, "Fuck it, this is a good spot." This like little back road, which is coincidentally by the place that I work now, and. Poured gasoline on them bitches, and they burnt down to nothing, to just rubber.
Yeah.
I was
Rubber.
super surprised, and I went back over there the other day. That's still there.
Bro?
Yeah, the
It looks like
puddle.
somebody poured Flex
Shit.
Seal on the ground.
Basically, bro.
Yeah, go check out that video on YouTube.
Yeah.
at the
that
Augie
was a fun
Dupre.
one. I've been really trying to like enhance my transitions and putting a lot of work into stuff like that just to make I love shooting it and all that, and I've been I feel like that's my strong suit is like getting the good shots. But then when it comes to doing transitions and like really getting that hype or whatever, like you
Like
gotta
getting
fit the flow.
getting into it.
Yeah, you gotta
right?
really like understand the song and like really just vibe out to it a couple times. I mean, a lot of times. So.
Over and over
lot
again
of
for that
times.
same part. You're just like, fuck.
I heard Hand Over Fist probably like 15,000 times. It's crazy.
He was fucking singing at my show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
for
bro.
real. But that's the cool part too about doing videos for local artists is like I go to the shows and then they do the song and stuff, and it's cool to like vibe with them.
And
on
it
that
was
level.
the first time I'd ever performed the song too, so it's like nobody else knew the song. You know what I mean? So that was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, just cool.
And then he did another music video, which is also super sick for OZ Goliath, Bottom of the Bottle.
Yeah.
Go check that one out on YouTube
Very
as
fire.
well. Fucking
one was amazing.
excellent, dude.
Is your YouTube just Gshootsit?
Yeah, but I don't have anything up on it except like the Flows by the River recap I did that one time.
Yeah.
Dude, you should post some music videos and stuff too.
Cause
I don't think he
I've been
can.
trying to, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because they're already posted on the artist's pages.
Yeah, it's like
so
That's
copyright
true.
thing.
Well,
yeah.
It'd be
I mean, you should at least have them.
It'd be sick if you could like, you know how you can do Instagram shared.
Oh, collaborations.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that on YouTube.
Yeah, for
Let me
real, because
see.
they do that on Spotify and shit now too.
Yeah.
Interesting. You've been doing a lot more music videos. Is that kind of like? Are you still trying to find your lane, or
I just do.
are you just kind
what
of doing
sounds
what's
fun.
going on right now?
I do what sounds fun to me at the time.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've been getting enough. Like, it's been moving pretty well. I just did recap for Experience. That was a pretty badass event.
Is that the...
Run by this guy, Justin.
Yeah, the Experience live events. It just started. They had their first one.
It was sick. He had
last
a big,
month.
huge setup. Pretty
Where was that one at?
looking. That was at Wind River.
That was at Wind River. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're starting to do it more.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was
go check that
badass. But I did pictures and video for that. I like doing events a lot. That's one of my favorite things to do.
There's a lot of variety in events. I
Yeah.
feel like you can get a shitload of different shots.
Exactly.
So, if you're a local artist or creative or have some wild ideas,
Hit me
Jerry,
up. I'm Jerry's manager. I'll take
don't
40%
think so.
on the top.
Okay.
and I process all payments.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
no,
God.
hit him up for sure to
Gshootsit
do
on
your fucking
Instagram.
events.
Yeah, because he does a really good job. Definitely go check out his YouTube videos for sure. Because
And check out his Instagram. He's got a lot more content on his Instagram.
Yep. I combined the Moody clothing page with Gshootsit. So it's like all one page now.
do you want to talk a little bit
But
about the
I,
Moody?
We can do that.
So-
I'm
You wearing a hoodie
it
right now?
now.
Yeah, actually, someone I work with, some random person I've never met before, had on one of your Moody
Yeah.
jackets with, it was like rainbow color on the back. It said Moody, and it was a black jacket.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, damn, what the fuck? I was
It's
like,
crazy because I've made so many like pieces to where I'll see somebody in one and I'm like, wow. I'm
Where did that
damn, I don't know. Yeah, it's like it takes me back to when I made it, or I just don't remember honestly. 'Cause, you know,
It's a
I
lot.
was drinking a little bit. I was tie dyeing and
You're
all
just
that.
over there.
But yeah, that was a really fun adventure. I started that concept when I was in the military. I was out at sea drawing, and I just like I don't know what popped into my head, but I was like moody, like I'm feeling fucking moody.
I mean,
all
yeah,
the
you're on a
time.
ship with a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
sailors, seamen.
Yeah,
Sailors.
for real, dude. Bunch of cranky assholes and good people too.
Yeah.
They're not all cranky.
Definitely.
But, just say it already.
No, but
All right. Yeah.
and you were chefing.
Yeah,
on
dude, I was
there.
cooking it up. Culinary specialist
That's what's up.
on a carrier.
Is that
Theodore Roosevelt?
Is that another thing that you're interested in? Is cooking and shit? You like
Yeah,
cooking?
yeah. I used to be super into it. Went to like culinary school and all that. Yeah, but I really wanted to do that at first, but then like doing it in the Navy kind of
Ruined it for you.
ruined that a little bit.
Damn. Yeah.
Because I was on a carrier, so we were feeding
fuck.
like 5,000 sailors when we were out to sea, or like roughly about that many, 3 times a day,
Yo.
snacks in between.
Bro,
So,
damn.
but I,
Damn, that's
I
probably
like,
about as much as I eat, dude.
yeah, it'd be a lot of prepping, and you'd have like 30 people up in that kitchen cooking it up.
You were running the
I had
whole
fun.
thing.
I started doing the salad bar eventually, which was
Tossing
it was
salads on
lit.
the ship.
It was sick. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Tossing salad for seamen.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
No disrespect to any of our servicemen
Yeah.
or women out there.
Yeah.
We respect you.
Yeah. We gotta make them jokes though.
But yeah,
Anyways.
Yeah, continue.
gotta cook.
Yeah. So you have like the galley, which is the kitchen, and then you have your mess decks, which is where you eat. So,
Just
sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. You got the mess decks where you eat and all that, and then the salad bar was like right in between. So I would go run into the kitchen and like grill up a bunch of chicken and like different random meats, and I would bring it all out on a hot pan and serve people up salads with like hot like meat and all that, like chicken and all that. People fucking loved it. So I would like do special things like that to make everybody like happier. And
So
that's-
you were pretty much allowed just free reign. Your only job was like feed these people, pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah, and there's higher ups, so you got a lot of people like telling you what to do and stuff, and that's where I didn't really like.
well, yeah, it's the
Very
military.
Um,
It's the military.
But yeah, it was a pretty cool experience, man. And when we were out to sea that time, that's we got to watch. We were lucky enough to watch Nate Diaz beat the shit out of Conor McGregor
You-
first
On the
time.
ship?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Nice.
Like this, they streamed UFC for us out
That's
there.
tight.
It was so sick. Everybody was like jumping.
That's cool as fuck.
But yeah, back to the moody stuff. I was just sitting on the boat one day and kind of just dabbling with some ideas. I used to draw a lot and paint a lot. But the word moody came to mind, and then I like just started messing with it, and I put eyeballs. And I was like, wait a second.
I might have some
I
here.
had something here. And then I just kept like, it didn't really like go away, you know, in my head. And so I was like, damn.
And I'm like, all right. So I was just making like drawings and concept art and stuff like that because I didn't know how to make T-shirts or any of that shit. But
Yeah, I mean, and it got like pretty big because before I knew who you were, I knew what Moody Clothing was.
Yeah,
You know, being a local here, I knew like a shitload of people. Like I thought it was like a major brand, like at the time.
And then a lot.
It's like
It was at that point to where I either like made it my
full, because you could have made that a full business. Like,
Yeah,
and I always just had it as like a concept, like hobby
Yeah.
type
Right.
thing. I wasn't like trying to make it like a huge brand or anything, but I definitely feel like I could have. And I'm still thinking about stuff. I want to do like custom pieces, more like put more time into individual pieces.
yeah.
Is that why you're not doing the like lines
brand.
anymore?
Not really. That's just like a money thing, honestly.
It is
Between
an expensive
doing
thing.
and just time, man. Because
like I still I just have too many things I like to do.
Yeah.
Especially when you're still learning like the video editing and stuff, that takes a lot of time as it is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just recently got a new program, from what I remember, right? Your editing software or whatever.
After Effects.
Yeah, so you've probably been putting a lot of time in that, huh?
That and
Yeah, I've not so much into After Effects yet. I've been using Premiere a lot because it's like After Effects is the creme de la creme. It's the next level up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been dabbling with it, but I don't know a whole lot yet.
So that's why you're learning Premiere first, and then
Yeah, I'm kind of just messing with both of them, but I've noticed a lot of like I'm trying to learn it myself without buying like presets and all taking
Yeah.
like the easy road, you know.
and that ultimately,
it's hard.
I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, because like you build your own niche like that.
Exactly.
Because if you're watching a bunch of other people do it, you're gonna do it like how they do it. You know,
Yeah.
you're even
Yeah.
subconsciously you're gonna take like ideas
A
that they
little
put
bit,
into
yeah,
your
for
head.
sure.
Yeah,
You'll definitely get
For real.
influence. But at least you get, it really cuts off a lot of time taking classes and things like that.
Yeah.
I go back and forth between like trying to take classes or learning from people and then learning myself, and one just takes a lot longer.
yeah. But once you have it too, I mean, for some people can just learn from other people and they'll know it
That's
like
true.
that.
Yeah.
Like for me, I know that if I learn it myself, I'm gonna know it way better than if somebody else tells me how to do it.
It's all
You
about
know.
the reps, though. You know, like,
Yeah.
the more you do it, even after you learn from somebody, you just do it, and then
Yeah.
eventually you kind of like build on your own.
Get the hang of it.
Yeah, it's crazy how you do a bunch of videos and then you take like 2 weeks off or something, and then you go back to it and you're like, fuck.
How does this go?
It's crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy how quick it fades.
Yeah.
So where you at now? What's in the pipe?
What's in the pipe?
Yeah.
Well,
What's on the books for the next month or two?
me and Chaos got some ideas rolling around. Me and OZ got some ideas rolling around. Me and Snoop were talking about doing something. And then Primal Fighting, April 8th.
April 8th.
You got a lot of
That's
stuff
it.
coming up.
Yeah, I got some editing to do.
You and I are going to be getting together here pretty soon.
What are we doing?
We're taking some pictures, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember?
Mark
And
it
then
on
all
the
three of us
calendar.
are getting together to do that shoot.
Yes.
Yes. Promo
Promo.
for the
Shout out
pod.
Liquid Death
Yeah.
for the
Liquid
sponsorship.
Death. Also,
Definitely.
shout out all of the viewers. We appreciate you guys. Like and
Yeah, for
subscribe. Thanks for watching for sure. We hella appreciate it. So.
Especially on like the come up, you know, because
Yeah.
like we're still figuring things out. We just got this new setup,
Yeah, we're in a new room if you guys didn't notice.
Yeah,
We're in a
we
new
are.
area, got some lights.
like light boxes and shit. We
Looks
got
pretty tight.
We're
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah,
We're
you
trying.
are.
So we appreciate all you guys for
And
sticking
also-
around and watching.
We're setting up a Patreon too. So if you guys care to donate, we're trying to get into a new place that's all our own, so that we can bring you guys like the best experience possible.
We don't have a whole lot to offer with the Patreon yet, so it is kind of just like helping us out. But if you're in it now, we'll definitely not forget you. And
The more the more that you can support us, the more that we're gonna bring it back and pay it back to you guys.
everything goes back into the show.
Yep.
We're here to do this for fun.
Facts.
Help
Definitely.
help out the area.
Yeah. Bring up all the artists around.
I think it's good what you guys are doing.
Hey, bro, we appreciate
Like all of you guys collectively are making some good moves for the community, and you can see the growth for sure.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
cool. Like
Yeah.
I say on a lot of podcasts, like the music scene here has grown so exponentially in these past 2-3 years, like 1 to 2 years more so. We're doing our first shows and like everybody was just like kind of talking to each other while we're performing and shit like that. And over the year, over the many shows that we've done, it's just been more and more like become a community.
Yeah.
It's,
like
That's a beautiful thing.
yeah, it's really cool to see.
I'm loving it.
And what's funny is we're all about the same age, and most of us went. All the high schools are pretty close together, so I went to high school with most of you guys or whatever.
It's pretty tight knit.
And it's weird because I didn't expect to be here with all those people that I went to high school with. Now we're all kind of like doing the same thing and fit in a lot better than
True.
like none of us really hung out. I knew you, but I knew of you back then, and we just never really hung out or anything.
Yeah.
We saw each other quite a few times here and there, but now that we've kind of been on the same path lately.
Yeah. It's nice.
Everything kind of brought us all back together, and now you're shooting videos and
Doing UFC parties.
Yeah, bro.
Better go
Which
watch some UFC here
Yeah,
today.
Who's on the card today?
We got Leon Edwards versus Kamara Usman.
Oh shit!
And then who's co-main?
That's gonna be good.
Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev or something.
I haven't seen Rafael fight.
Yeah,
But
Justin
Gaethje
Gaethje's gonna be a
killer.
fun.
He's a killer, bro.
Yeah, for real.
He's
He
a
is.
sniper. All right, well, I guess that'll do it for the episode today. We appreciate you again for watching. Like and subscribe to the video. I'm Capital J,
I'm Augie Dupre.
And I'm Jerry Gallagher.
and this was the Broccoli Pod.
Drink liquid death.
Liquid Death.
Yeah.
We out.
Night.
I used to have Balenciaga dreams until I realized it was all a scheme.